Good morning, Manna Church. Today, I want to talk about God's promises of reward and redemption. My inspiration for today comes out of the story of Ruth. Ruth is a small chapter in the Bible, but it is a powerful story. So, in a nutshell, this story starts off with a woman named Naomi. Naomi was a foreigner in Moab who was married with 2 sons. Shortly after settling in Moab, her husband died. Her 2 sons married Moabite women, but then about 10 years later, her 2 sons also died. Naomi decided to go back to her homeland in Judah, but on the way home, she sent her 2 daughters-in-law back to their parents' homes. She blessed them, and then she kissed them goodbye. But Ruth, her daughter-in-law, would not leave her side. Ruth was loyal, loving, and determined. She knew that it was a risk to follow her mother-in-law, and that it could put to end any opportunity to remarry and birth children of her own. So she now decided to find a way to provide for the 2 of them, but she was a hardworking woman of integrity, and God blessed that. One day, she went out to a harvest field to pick up stalks of grain that were left behind. She quickly found favor in the eyes of a wealthy and influential man named Boaz. Boaz had compassion on Ruth and married her himself. Ruth went on to birth a son named Obed. He became the father of Jesse and the grandfather of David. So if you continue to read through the genealogical record of David, you will see that Jesus was birthed out of the house of David. So God used Ruth and her situation to fulfill his plan through Christ. Talk about a story of redemption. Ruth's promise to her mother-in-law in the book of Ruth chapter 1 verse 16 says, "Don't ask me to leave you and turn back. Wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you live, I will live. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." And that statement represents God's promise to us, that he is faithful and that he'll never leave us. In fact, make that your prayer to him today. Wherever you take me, I will go. Wherever you call me to live, I will live. Your people are my people, and you are my God. Those are 2 key sentences. Wherever you take me and wherever you call me. Ruth says, I will go and I will live there. I want to challenge you today, and this can be, it can be just that, challenging. Are there places in your heart where you would rather he not be in control? That's what Ruth has given to the Lord. She has exchanged control over her life, where she'll go, and what she'll do for the Lord's promise of reward and a future. That's the hard part of his promises, that we have to give control over to him in order to see the fruit that Ruth saw. And this starts in your heart. So ponder that question today. What areas of my life do I need to trade control for his promise? It can be a bit scary and maybe a bit challenging, but the reward is worth it. Well, that's all for today. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow.